So we talked about the role of the peer specialist in shared decision making. So we talked about the unique opportunity the peer specialists in the group felt they had to really be able to step out and be a bridge in terms of influence and communication with their coworkers and service users, peers. The important role the peer specialist has as a change agent to facilitate learning. We talked about the environment being a particularly emotionally charged and passion-filled and a field with lots of strong opinions. You have to assume the good intentions of your coworkers and your peers. A lot of what we talked about was education. Peer specialists can do education with providers, with other service users, and with the public. We talked about the peer specialists' capacity and role in naming conflicts and struggles and power struggles that go on and offering some alternatives to the old patterns. The fact that there are programs and systems that play games, play power games under the name of good treatment. You know, if you do this, we'll do that. If you say no this, we will take away that. So the peer specialist really has to find the courage and the relationships to be able to speak to that. We talked a lot about the role modeling, the unique role of being a model for recovery and making a positive statement about recovery in the world just by being there with that hat on, that really is a unique and critical role. But then we talked a lot about disclosure and about one agency. We talked about ServiceNet has a disclosure policy for all staff about using human experience and the wisdom of experience on the job and how that can be done with integrity. The fact that peer specialists and all of us are making history, we need support, we need to support each other, we need to reflect on our mistakes, we need to plan, continue to plan well or start planning well. And we ended it talking about how our hope or our work to use some of these technologies and common ground in groups, that we don't want to just keep it as a one-to-one dialogue between yourself and the computer and a peer specialist, that peer specialists can facilitate groups and environments where people will just naturally share information with each other and their contact info. And that's what we talked about.